So, guys, I don't know if I'm thinking logically. It's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, you guys should let me know. You understand? I think it is possible. So, Atletico Madrid are willing to sell Julian Alvarez to Arsenal for about 130, 150, if possible. So, if Arsenal should even bring 120 million, I'm sure Atletico Madrid are willing to negotiate. You understand? And for a fact, for Barcelona, they are telling us to pay his release clause of 500 million. So, can't Arsenal buy, Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid? You get then sell him to Barcelona. Probably should come on loan this first season. Then following season, we can buy him for the same amount of money. There's no need for Julian Alvarez to refuse. Barcelona and Arsenal, they have a very good relationship, working relationship. So I believe that this is visible. This can work. Arsenal buy Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid, pay the 150 million. You understand? Then let him come on loan to Barcelona for like a season or so. You understand? The following season, we can buy him for the same amount of money. I know Atletico Madrid might try as much as possible to ensure that there's a pact, between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, not to sell Julian Alvarez to Barcelona in the future. But bro, it is a decision to make. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Ebikola, my fellow Barcelona fan, I always love watching your content. I always love listening to you because you're a Barcelona fan, and apart from being a Barcelona fan, I love your ideology in football. And as a fellow Barcelona fan, I would like to air out my own opinion about your own opinion also. And just like you said, it's your opinion, and it's not nonsense. It's something you, as a good thinking Barcelona fan, airing out your own opinion. For me, I don't want us to go through that route. I think this Julian Alvarez whole saga has gone on for a very long time. And don't get me wrong, I know the player in talk is willing to join Barcelona at all costs. And Barcelona also are willing to sign him, But like I said earlier, I think this saga has gone on for long. And your opinion of him going to Arsenal and Arsenal loaning him to us, I don't think that's going to be possible, because Arsenal is not, first, it's not a small club, and Arsenal, they are in search for a striker too, a top class striker, and they are also in search for this Julian Alvarez. So if you're saying Arsenal should sign him and we go pick him up from Arsenal, I don't think that is going to be possible because they are going to be needing him as much as we need him also. Arsenal is fighting for the Champions League, and the same thing like Barcelona. Barcelona is also fighting for the Champions League. So I don't think that will be possible. For me, I feel Alvarez should just continue doing what he's doing to make his move to Barcelona. And if it doesn't work out, then wherever club he goes to, then it's fine. You get? But the whole saga about us, fighting to get him at all costs is what I don't want. By God's grace, we've gotten a striker in Hassan, and I believe with the contribution of other players, he would be able to do well. If somebody like Ferran Torres can do well under Hansi Flick, I feel Hassan, with eagerness in him, would be able to do well, for Barcelona. So this issue of him going, Arsenal signing him and Barcelona collecting him on loan and signing him later, I don't think that will be disrupting the whole club system. Even right now, I think the club is not fully balanced because of this Alvarez issue. So I feel Alvarez should just continue doing what he's doing, to get himself to Barcelona, and if it's not possible at the end of the day, then we should move on. We should move on with what we have, and maybe possibly next season we could look for some other striker, to sign, and not put all our eggs inside Alvarez nest. That's my own opinion.